This is the skeleton of the largest animal on the planet, the blue whale. It's one of two blue whales that washed ashore in western Newfoundland back in 2014. Now, while it's the centerpiece of a new display here at the ROM, it's been a long road to get the bones here. It's a story that's almost as large as the whales it's about. One that started in February of 2014 when the Department of Fisheries and Oceans found at least 9 blue whales dead, stuck in thick sea ice off the southwestern coast of Newfoundland. Only 250 blue whales are estimated to live in the western North Atlantic Ocean, meaning these whales make up about 4% of the entire population.
It's horrible, and it's so disappointing for us because the department is working hard to develop a recovery plan for the species, and we're trying to monitor man-made threats like seismic or vessel strikes and that kind of thing, and then to have a natural event like this happen that you really have no control over it, it's pretty shocking. There's not much we can do. It'd be very sad.
By April of 2014, 2 of the massive mammals rolled ashore, this one in Rocky Harbour, the other in the community of Trout River. Filling with gases as it decomposed, this bloating, floating dead blue whale became an unwelcome tourist attraction. The whale captured worldwide attention and even inspired a Saturday Night Live skit. Many wondered if it would explode. Spoiler alert, it didn't. In May, a crew from the Royal Ontario Museum agreed to take control of both blue whales. The plan was to flens it, clean it to the bones. Sawing, hacking, and chopping away blubber, a team of 12 slayed the giant whale in the community of Woody Point.
No, just everything's really big. But that wasn't a surprise. I knew it was going to be very big. But everything's just scaled up from anything we've done before.
Certainly not an easy process, cutting and throwing away tons upon tons of flesh. Knee-deep in whale guts, crews battled the body of the world's biggest animal.
Yeah, it is getting tiring because the blubber strips are quite heavy and the tendons are very fibrous and thick, so it really takes the edge off the knife really quick.
If you think it looks gross, try taking a deep breath.
It smells like dead whale. I don't know if there's anything else that really smells exactly like dead whale.
Fast forward a week. The team had the bones cleaned, labeled with poker chips to keep track of them, and packed in the back of a trailer to be shipped to Ontario. Along the way, scientists gathered tissue samples for study. It also claimed the heart from the whale in Rocky Harbour. It's currently in Germany undergoing a process to be preserved. By October of 2014, the bones were buried in manure in specialized containers in Trenton, Ontario. Here, the 2 blue whales sat for nearly 2 years before coming out. Crews removed the bones, drained some of the oil, and then degreased them. Then packaged them up for display. On March 11th, the Royal Ontario Museum will open up its Out of the Depths, the Blue Whale Story exhibit. So this is the skeleton of the blue whale, and the ROM staff says it's a tragedy that 9 of these whales had to die, but it allowed them to learn more about this endangered species. Now, while the skeleton is the centerpiece of the display, staff here says that there's a lot people can learn at the exhibit behind me.
Jeremy, too bad it didn't have smell-o-vision there. We could see that you were right in the thick of things. What was that all like?
It's obviously the grossest assignment that I've ever been called to do. It happened in the community of Woody Point, about an hour and a half outside of Corner Brook. And the first day that I got there, as soon as you walked towards that massive mammal, the smell hit you like a punch in the face. And I had to excuse myself, at which point I lost my lunch. So the smell is obviously not here now, but part of the display, which is pretty neat, is Mark Engstrom, the man who led the expedition. He has his watch here on display, which got covered in the whale guts as he was helping flens it. So you can get a little bit of a sniff, but earlier today he and I did smell it, and we both said that it doesn't compare to the stench that washed ashore there in Woody Point.
All right, well, that's good. Maybe I'll even go visit. Thanks, Jeremy.